without doubt, if organisations, businesses, brands that serve the public, that serve consumers, are failing to innovate, they're essentially setting up to fail. Consumers, the public, demand technology. They're used to receiving technology that assists them in their everyday lives, that assists them accessing products, accessing services, and they want innovation. They want their lives to be made simpler, made easier. We all live busy lives today, and so technology plays a crucial role. If we look at financial services, for example, there's an industry sector that can do a huge amount to innovate, and if businesses don't innovate like financial services company, ultimately they are going to lose out to smaller organisations that are more nimble, more agile, that are able to innovate quicker and deploy products and services using technology such as mobile a lot better. Again, using the financial services market, if we look at banks specifically, they've got the opportunity, and they've got lots of opportunity to better engage customers in branch, better engage customers who potentially are online making applications for financial services products, and those applications aren't always fulfilled. But what are they doing to re-engage those customers? Mobile's a great way to do it. They can use certain proximity solutions in branch that are not necessarily marketing solutions, sending messages to the consumer, but actually let the people in branch know that, oh, Mr. Williams didn't complete his online form for a mortgage application, but he's just walked into branch. That information is available, and there's an element of innovation that not all banks are taking the opportunity to adopt. So there's an example of innovation that's not being utilised. So yes, there's lots out there. If you don't innovate, you're definitely ultimately going to fail. And the bottom line is that it's revenue that's going to be impacted. You will lose business. I think scalability of organisations and using technology innovation to help scale businesses is actually crucial. In terms of strategy, you have to be able to scale an organisation efficiently and effectively, and you've got to have robust foundations to enable that scalability. And technology innovation such as mobile plays a huge part in that. We only have to look at organisations in the past 5 and 6 years that have gone from fairly small businesses or non-existent organisations to huge organisations. I mean, take the likes of Uber. There's a business which is scaling at a phenomenal rate. Let's look at Deliveroo, another organisation scaling at a phenomenal rate. Innovation and technology innovation plays a crucial part in the scalability of those organisations. And there's businesses that are servicing the consumer market and are great examples of servicing the consumer market and disrupting it. They've got ubiquitous services that are delivering fantastic opportunities to the consumer, and yet you've got other businesses and brands that are complaining about those services and they're not able to compete. Well, they can compete, but they've been slow to innovate. Retail is a classic area which is typically a bit slow sometimes to innovate. They adopt technology quickly, but they don't innovate with technology too quickly. Football clubs are another example. Again, they're a retail setup, or in the sporting fraternity, but if we take retail and football as sort of one in the same, what you tend to find there is that they watch to see who's going to be the first to go and who's going to be the first to take that bold move with innovative technology. And when you do that, you become a laggard. You become somebody that's going to be late to the party, as it were. I think you've got to be bold with technology. It doesn't have to be hugely costly, but there are great opportunities out there, and certainly businesses, again, using the Uber and Deliveroo examples, there's organisations that are scaling at a rapid rate, and tech is playing and innovation is playing a huge part.